Hey everyone, in today's video I want to show you how you can set up a CHeKT site to operate as your standalone video alarm system for a customer. But before I do that, please take a minute and subscribe to our channel. Just click on the subscribe button underneath this video and then the bell icon to receive additional notifications. Our goal as CHeKT is to provide you and empower you as the professional integrator to provide relevant and effective solutions for your customers. So as I mentioned, in this video we'll review how you can set up a CHeKT site and the bridges on that site to operate as a standalone video alarm system. This is a powerful solution that you can create for your customers, so let's get started. When programmed in this manner, your installed bridges can notify your customers and the central station of alarm events. This allows the bridges to operate independently of a traditional alarm system. These locally installed bridges for our customers communicate over the IP network, and events are controlled by an end user app. And there are 3 steps to set up this process. So let me go through them with you one by one. So the first step is changing the site arming source. Right now, I'm going to start on a CHeKT site in our CHeKT dealer management portal and go to an installed site and then go to the programming section under site devices. So that programming section is right here. When I click on the programming section, you'll notice that the default programming for every site is alarm panel pairing. This is because by default, the CHeKT platform is designed to complement and enhance a traditional alarm system by giving those systems video verification capabilities. But because in this video, we're reviewing how to set up the bridge as a standalone video alarm system, we're going to change this setting with the edit button. And we're going to change the source here to cloud-based arming and save this. And this change will apply to all of the bridges on the site. You'll also notice that next to the arming source, there's a nice description that really explains each of these arming methods and how they work. Once you've changed that setting for the site, you can change and go back to alarm panel pairing. But I'm going to leave this site as cloud-based arming for now. Once this setting is set, all of the bridges on the site are synced and set to arm and disarm together at once. So the next step is to give the customer access to the end user mobile app for arming control. The second step of the process is to invite a primary admin to manage this site. On the site that we're working with, I'm going to go to the Members tab. And on this tab, you can invite a primary admin member for the site. This is the end user account and the person who will manage additional users. Through their mobile app, they can add additional users. So once you are on this page, you simply click on Invite Primary Admin and type in an email address. So I will type in an email address to invite a member to this site. Once you hit Save there, the person that was invited will receive an email notification with a link to set up their account and download the app for their phone. So now that the end user has been assigned and invited to the site, the last step is really setting up the alarm reporting codes for a central station. So the third step of configuring the alarm reporting codes is done under the site settings and under the alarm library tab. You'll notice that on most of your sites, the alarm codes for each of these zone types is disabled. And again, just as a reminder, the reason that this is disabled by default is because the bridge was designed to complement a traditional intrusion system, and in most applications, that intrusion system will be delivering the alarm signals to the central station. But because in this application we're going to be using the bridge as a standalone video alarm system, then the bridge will need to transmit the alarm codes to that central station. So to enable these codes, you just simply click on each of the specific zone types and enable your alarm transmission and your restoral transmission if needed. And I'll save each one of these. And as I save them, on the second one, I'll point out that the alarm code can be changed to a specific contact ID alarm code. We recommend that you do not change these codes unless you know and have worked with your central station on the specific code that they're expecting to receive. So I'm going to enable these codes for this site. And once I've done so, I do want to point out that on our camera section, back on the site devices, just as a reminder, you'll see that each of these cameras are defined with a specific zone type. And this is the zone type that determines which alarm code is transmitted to the central station. So once you've enabled the central station alarm codes, now this site is set to communicate to your central station. So that's how easy it is for you to set up a site and configure the bridges to be a standalone video and alarm communicator for the customer and for the central station. So let me just take a moment and let you see what the end user app looks like. As you can see on the screen here, you can see that the site is currently armed. All I do is simply tap that button and I have the option to disarm the site. And when I do so, I'm disarming that site. So just like a customer would arm and disarm a traditional alarm system, they're going to be disarming the visual verification bridge as a video and alarm appliance on the site. They also have the ability to go look at their cameras on the property and see each of the cameras on the site. They can simply scroll through those cameras and view the live video for that associated location, and they can go to the activity and the event, so they can see the arming and the disarming of each of the bridges, and then they can see any event triggers that have taken place. So when they click on an event, they simply see that activity from that location. So this application gives you the ability to provide that standalone visual alarm system application that your customers are looking for. I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned a lot. Let us know if you need anything else. We're happy to help.